the way you act. It's the way you act. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm not. Oh, this is zooming in. You can.
Hi guys, this is my vlog, my daily life in school. Hi, it's me, David. Introduce yourself. This is Julia.
Hi.
Ross. I'm David. I go to Academy of Health Careers. Yeah, I'm a 10th grader.
I'm Shamar. I'm 21 years old.
Hi, my name is Jazara. I'm 17 years old. I'm a senior in high school.
Hi, my name is Elisiana Jonas Stephan. I'm 16 years old in the 11th grade.
My name is Matthew. I'm an 11th grader, and this is my mental health documentary.
My name is Sashane Sims. I'm 29 years old.
This is Miss Glover. Say hi, Miss Glover. Smart kids. There's a lot of smart kids in this school.
Vibe, y'all. You hear this? They say vibe, but ready for the vibe. I think they mean vibe.
Am I happy? I honestly think that because of how you're supposed to be raised, is like, oh, you can't really express your feelings. You gotta be strong. You know, you're the man of the house. I feel like I don't necessarily always believe in it. Well, in reality, I don't believe in it.
Most of the reason why I'm going to psychology field is because I know how much mental health is not prioritized within the Caribbean community.
And I do believe it's very important for people to understand what mental health means and how to deal with it.
We all come out of some form of dysfunction from our families because of the way the culture is, the American culture itself, right? There's just something about it that really creates a really bad distortion when it comes up to mental health and what it means to be family, what it means to, you know, all the social pressures and the cultural pressures, like all of those stressors really create dysfunctions within families. And if we don't know how to deal with them from an early age, that becomes a problem. Because you carry them into your marriage, you carry them into your relationships, you carry them into your church, you carry them into work. All you do is recreate the whole cycle over again.
I feel like mental health is like in our well-being of being human. It's literally a part of us, and I don't know why like a majority of the human population like to ignore it.
This is how you know somebody's gossiping.
The window, guys. So lovely. It's such a lovely day.
No, it's not. It's not lovely. Today's not lovely.
Right now I feel like really messy. My head is like a couple of places right now. I'm just angry. I want to fight somebody or feel like crying. Yeah. I have so much hatred within myself. Like I hate, like, I'm gonna be honest, it's a really bad thing, but sometimes I hate that I'm black. I hate that I'm Nigerian. I hate that I'm a male. I have so many fantasies of just like being something totally different. I would say when I first came here to America, when I was in elementary school, oh my God, I used to get bullied a lot. It was so bad. I used to have 2 personal bullies that would always come after me. And it became so bad I had to go to, like, the school had to rush me to a mental hospital about it in an ambulance and stuff. It was so awful.
All of us of the diaspora, all of us who have to live here in America, we all need therapy. Because just to be alive today is stressful.
No, you're Mr. Teacher.
Okay, what am I doing?
So like from back here, you kind of just like, you know, walk in, give a mood, and then walk out, and then the next person comes in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Yeah, cause like it's kind of like how the light aligns with the board. Hey, no gang scenes.
That's not me.
Yeah, this is not game. It's a heart. Yeah, it's a heart.
Growing up, I was always like bullied ever since pre-K. I've been like consistently bullied by whether it was one person or a group of people or whatever the case may be. And for a time, I used to react out of anger. So I would always like resort to violence or name calling or just insults. And I realized it wasn't getting me anywhere, because then that entire time it was just fueling what they wanted, and they ended up getting enjoyment out of it. It's said that words don't hurt, but if you're the type of person like me, words are gonna hurt a lot. And there's gonna be days where you feel helpless, but at the same time, even if you can't trust your friends or certain adults or like talk to them, you can still talk to yourself. Not everybody will see you the way you want to be seen, but at the same time, as long as you know how you're seen, then you're good.
The school feels weird. It feels like a prison. Yeah. I mean, just look at it. A lot of fights. The security guards walking around. The drama. It's not the school's fault, I should say. It's more like not really the administration's fault. Like the school system fault in New York. It's really bad.
Now we walk through the halls, walk through the halls, walk through the halls. Then we slowly rise up to the hall, and then we go into the locker, and then we go back out. Then we walk, and then we go back down. Then we walk through the halls. Let me shut up.
I feel like the students here want to do more. The city is not giving them what they deserve, to let students be as creative as they want, to let them shoot for the opportunities that should be handed to them. Seeing how the schools that we have our children in, have our families in, are not being funded as much as they should, giving them the same opportunities as other kids, that pisses me off and that makes me sad.
So that one can get the main thing.
We have an issue. It's recording.
Is what does success mean to me? Who do I want to be? What do I want my life to look like? Do I want to raise a family? Do I want to own a home? You know, do I want to be financially stable? Who for sure has a solid plan for after they graduate? How many of us are going to college? I'm proud about it. All right, cool.
I've already went through this already.
So you're gonna join? Are you excited? Oh my god!
I'm getting enlisted by the end of this week or next week.
When do you ship out?
Once I finish high school. Once I graduate, I'm going to boot camp.
Are you scared?
Nah.
But you're just a little baby.
I'm not in active duty though. I'm going through the reserve, so I'm not really like being shipped out going places. I'm being shipped out to boot camp and then being shipped back.
Okay.
Hey.
Hi.
So would you like to talk about your thought process when, getting into the Marines?
If you really want to do it because it's very beneficial to you, especially if you don't know what to do after high school and you don't want to like really go to college and stuff. Because luckily I'm still able to go to college because once I graduate, they're gonna ship me off to boot camp and then they're gonna ship me back to make sure I'm on time for school. And I still will be in the Marines. I just have to do certain stuff while I'm also in school. But either way, it's very beneficial. They're paying for school, and I'm gonna get all the benefits that I need for school and life. So life is good.
There goes the 15.
Oh, like this?
Thinking about kind of like my struggles with masculinity. There have been times where I tried to like force that feeling, force like stoicism upon myself, but that's just not who I am naturally.
I get misgendered for the hair, sometimes for the voice, my personality.
Sometimes I wish I was a girl and I didn't have the responsibilities of being like, oh, having to be manly or having to be the norm of what a man is supposed to be.
For me, I feel like the topic of mental health isn't really acknowledged or talked about enough, especially like as guys. It's really not talked about at all. And whenever it's talked about, it's always like, oh, you'll be fine. Just keep your head up, keep going, be strong. And it's like, but we hurt too.
I had reached a point in my life where like I felt I was like in a very like depressed state, and it's like I felt like I couldn't trust anybody. I just felt like isolated. And it's like, if you want to make sure that this kid does not kill themselves or get depressed, deal with the situation when they first report it. Don't let it go on for many weeks, days, months.
I would tell my past self that it wasn't your fault and that you shouldn't believe it was your fault, and that I'm sorry that the adults in your life failed you.
I'm happy to be alive, and I'm happy that everyone around me is alive, of course. And at least I'm under the belief that like if we went back and changed history, none of us would be here because it'd be a completely different world. And I wouldn't give that up for other people, but I know for myself, like if I go back and delete slavery and that means I don't exist, and it's like it's whatever. At the end of the day, knowing that like things like that have led us to the current moment, and I think there's a lot of hurt in the world. And the hurt that exists and the way that people respond to that hurt hurts me a lot, you know?
Society as a whole has really gone downhill in like especially the past years, especially like after COVID, because now everyone's stressed, everything's expensive, and no one knows what to do. We're having the wrong people in charge of us, and it's not really looking good for our future.
I think right now, society as a whole, it kind of feels like everything's on fire. A lot is happening, a lot of human rights are not being met.
Well, I would say it's kind of a mess because everyone have these unrealistic expectations. Every time I think of society, I always, like my mind always goes straight to beauty standards and how they want certain people to look and act. And I just feel like it's not fair because everyone's born different. Everybody's gonna act different. You can't expect everyone to be perfect.
Especially considering like, you know, racial identity, gender identity, so on and so forth. Society don't care.
For most kids, they're pretty like scared and like don't want to grow up. But for me, I feel like I'm honestly like going through what I've gone through. I'm honestly pretty excited for like that independence. I would have like, I feel like I will have a lot of money. I feel like I would live in a nice place, and like I would get whatever I want. I would get a pet. I would buy whatever video games I want. I would get like dress however I want to dress, buy whatever clothes I want to buy, and basically just do whatever I want to do.
Strut your stuff.
She said gangsta man. Oh shit.
I honestly didn't think I was gonna make it this far in life, so I'm like seeing myself being like here, myself being glad I made it to like the age I am, and like all the achievements I've done in life. I'm really proud of myself that I was to overcome all like the darkness and shit that was in my life. With the older generation, they just think we're soft or like we're crazy. They have mental issues, but they don't want to like think about it. They don't want to like come to terms with me like, oh, I'm perfectly fine, I'm normal. No one's normal. Everyone has their own issues, and you have your issues. You just don't want to come to terms with it.
Respect yourself and like value the fact that there's nothing wrong with feeling how you feel, and just kind of go about life, whatever makes you happy, just do that. You know, more than anything, I think your happiness is a lot more urgent than a lot of the things that you're expected to do.